Hello everybody, it's Excessive Gaming here. So you're probably wondering, am I finally getting back to 3D All-Stars? Well, yes and no. Yes, I do plan to play this now that I've beaten it. I have finally beaten Super Mario 64. I still haven't beaten Galaxy because my YouTube has been eating up my free time. And I just have so many games now that I rarely find a free time to play this game. But I will eventually. But I'm here to attempt something I've never done on my YouTube. And it will be separated into two categories. I will be making a challenge section category for challenge videos. If you guys want me to try any challenges, let me know in the comments of any of my videos, because I'm not very good at coming up with challenges, so you guys are going to have to help me out here. But I have one made up for Super Mario Sunshine that I've beaten the game a million times. I think I might as well see if my gaming prowess can come through and give me a challenge. Yes, this is not going to be an easy challenge either, considering some of the shines I have to get, but enough griping over it. Let's get started. So, alongside this challenge, I'll be working on also doing a playthrough of Super Mario 64. It will be a long one, but yeah, I do plan to do that some point after I'm done my vacation from YouTube, which I start tomorrow. Sorry, no Kirby Wednesday. So, I've seen a lot of challenge videos on YouTube from other YouTube creators that I like to watch doing challenges of games like Super Mario 64 mostly. But what I haven't seen that many of, from at least in the people that I watch, I haven't seen much challenge videos on Sunshine. I've seen a few, but not that many. Don't worry, I've completed that file a while. That's the one I'm playing at. Oh yeah, and if you guys are wondering when I'm going to get to the good ending, I am close. I got 112 shines, so the last that remain are blue coin ones. So don't worry, I'll be able to show you guys that in a matter of moments, hopefully, if I ever get the time to complete the game and get the last 80 blue coins to get the rest of the shines. I will eventually, but for now, just bear with me. Hold on, I want to check my battery. Okay, more than enough battery power for this hour-long video I planned. So, here's my challenge for Super Mario Sunshine while we're in the menu screen. Can you beat Super Mario Sunshine without FLUDD? Now, I gotta put down some ground rules, because there are some moments where you have to absolutely use FLUDD. FLUDD makes your life easier by allowing you to reach higher platforms, but what if we can't use him for those and only can use him when necessary? Here's the rules. I can only use FLUDD when needed. That's really all there is to it. I can't use it for any other advanced techniques. I have to rely on Mario's moveset for the most part for most things. I can only use FLUDD when there's absolutely no way I can get to where I need to go without him. And only can use him in certain instances where he's required. Anyways, with that all out of the way, and I'll explain this in each video for those who come in new to this, let's start up the challenge with a new save file. This is not going to be an easy challenge, because this definitely limits our moveset to all that Mario could do in Super Mario 64 and what other new moves they added. And as an added disadvantage, we don't have the long jump because of Mario's FLUDD pack. It makes it impossible for him to do long jumps. So that basically removes one move he had during the 64 time. And while he has some new moves and some of them have been more refined, there's not really much added to his moveset as there is taken away, since most of the new moves added are from FLUDD. So this is going to be the weirdest thing I've ever done, and I hope that my challenge series can start off strong. I'm not always going to be doing playthroughs, as I said in the last video, which is probably not up yet at the time of recording this. It's not up yet, but it should be up by the time I'm done recording, though. So no worries there if you haven't seen this yet. If you haven't seen the last video yet, then that's okay.
Master Mario, if you would, cross over to that shore and find some assistance.
And so, we begin. Right now we can't use FLUDD anyway, so let's just... There we go, that was easy peasy lemon squeezy. That was the weirdest thing I've ever said, sorry.
Complete. Thank you for purchasing this item from GAD Science Incorporated. Preparing to register customer information. Scanning and classifying subject data. Subject identified as Mario, resident of the Mushroom Kingdom. Data storage complete. I am FLUDD, a flash liquidizer ultra-dowsing device. I hope to be of assistance.
I like FLUDD so much. It reminds me of my childhood. I know I talked about this a lot during Super Mario Sunshine playthrough, but, you know, If you press the button,
Use
use the stick. Yes, everyone calls it that, apparently.
To the hover nozzle. You can then press the button to hover in the air for a short time. If this tank is empty, no water can be sprayed.
Did I just hear a duck sound?
Refill tank
From a
under
duck?
bottle of water and press the button.
The button. I just can't get enough of that. Sadly, why we most likely won't be using up a full tank unless we absolutely need to. The reason I made the rule that we have to use slide only in certain situations is because we absolutely have to. And there will be some instances like this one right here, where if we don't use blood, we won't be able to beat this guy. So the run would already be over if we can't use blood here. So we have to use blood, so this is my first instance of where I have to use blood. This is where the rule set comes in, where we have to use blood. But as an added challenge, I can't hit those little goopy things that comes out of the later ones. I have to dodge them with my own moves instead of using flood. I can only aim at this guy in the middle here, because that's what you have to defeat. So, yeah, this is going to be my weirdest challenge ever. And my first ever one for my channel, so I hope you guys are enjoying it so far. And I'm going to do something funny if you haven't seen my videos in Sunshine. Oh yeah, let me explain while this cutscene plays out. Oh yeah, this is something fun. I love doing that. Making him face the wrong direction. I just love doing that. Anyways, let me explain a few things. Because this is relatable to a game I already have a playthrough on, it will be going into that section as well as the challenge section, so you can find this video in either section. You can find a Super Mario Sunshine playthrough. There's a Super Mario 3D All-Star section where I'm putting all my videos on this game series. Sunshine is all I have on there right now. You can find this video in that section as well in the challenge video section where I do a video, challenge-like video. And it could be on any game I own, too, that you guys have seen playthroughs on.
Someone has been senselessly defacing fair Isle.
The reason I'm talking over this stuff is because if you have seen my Sunshine playthrough and you know all this, you have seen this all. Yeah.
Indeed. How can one not be aware of what is going on?
You tell me. We just barely got here, mister.
Our poor residents tremble beneath the veil of darkness. Expert shine scholars have determined that this darkness has arisen because all of our guardians, the Shine Sprites, have vanished from their gathering spot at the Shine Gate. The reason? It's quite obvious. This horrible graffiti is to blame. Behold this sketch of the perpetrator based on eyewitness descriptions. The truth is obvious. The guilty party sits among us. It is none other than Mario.
Mario's imposter confirmed. I just had to put Among Us humor in there.
The defendant to clean this entire island. Until Isle Delfino is completely free of his vile handiwork, Mario shall not be allowed to leave. Court adjourned.
This appears to be quite a predicament, Mario. Data analysis verifies that the island's inhabitants...
Anyways, I do hope you guys are enjoying the challenge playthrough so far. So far,
Mario, you witnessed this
not much has happened. So let me explain how that rule that I just used comes in. I can use blood only when I'm fighting proto-piranhas, bosses that require Flood's water to beat, or if I need to use him to enter a specific stage. I can only use it also when fighting Shadow Mario, but other than that, I can't use it in any other instance. There will be some spots where I may not be able to reach without Flood, though.
Is to keep the island from becoming any dirtier. The perpetrator is likely at work even as we speak. And you, Mario, are being treated as a criminal. Tomorrow we must do our best to resolve this situation.
As in, I will also not be going through any Shine Sprites I don't need to. Our goal for this challenge video is to collect all the shines needed to unlock the final boss of the game. As in, completing the 7th level of each and every world. I don't know if I can do that skip, though, to episode 2. I'm probably not going to do it this time. If you want to see that, I did that in part 2 where I did Bianco Hills. My first part on the game was only half an hour. Ooh, this is going to be tricky. He's facing the wrong way. No problem. No problem. That was super easy. At least so far it has been. Mario's look.
On the statue's head!
So here's another instance where I have to use Flood. I know, so far this isn't much of a challenge, is it? I can only use Flood, as I said, in certain situations, so the challenge is really not that exciting. As I said, I can't think of very good challenges. If you guys have any challenges you guys want me to attempt, like no coin challenges, certain challenges where I can't use certain moves, let me know in the comments below, and I will take those into consideration, because I will definitely want to try them. I'm only using it when I have absolutely no choice. Like, as you can see, I could clean up this graffiti, but I'm not. Because I can't use Flood in those instances, because I make it so I can't. Besides, that long... the way Jedi is laughing. Now, as you guys can see, I can't enter the graffiti. I have to spray it with water. They really make you use Flood a lot to start. But now, here's the instance where I have to find my way to the boss without Flood. This is where the challenge really begins. Episode 1, Road to the Big Windmill, has the use of Flood at the very end. As you can see, it's going to be a little difficult trying to attack the Proto-Piranha from a distance, especially with those things coming out, so this is going to be interesting. What am I doing? I can't use Flood. Ooh, barely reached that. Whoops, my controller. Ugh. Now that's something you don't see all the time. I'm gonna see... There must be something else I can do here to make my trip easier. Ooh, I did not expect that. I can't make that sort of jump. I'm not that good. Ooh, this is gonna be a little tricky. Oh, never mind. It was actually easy. Now, to attack the Proto-Piranha. Oh, it worked! Okay. As you can see, this is gonna get very tricky easily. But that wasn't too overly bad. Did you see that? He got set flying! I know it wasn't very easy to see, even I barely noticed that. Oh, no wonder, I was sent over there. No wonder. Okay. That does make more sense. Yeah, you can see PD Piranha up there. You can also just do this and then go for episode 2. But, you know, there is another way to exploit it without actually beating the boss. You can essentially skip grabbing a Shine Sprite and do it this way if you guys want to access episode 2. But the way to speedrun it is to use the rope to bounce up to the bridge, and if you're not close enough to grab one of the logs on the bridge, use FLUDD to get up there and then enter the level. But this is going to be very difficult. There is one spot where we absolutely have no choice but to use FLUDD. We could shorten our usages in one way, and I'll explain up ahead how we can shorten our usage of FLUDD to get up to PD Piranha. And I'm pretty soon going to show you guys. I know this isn't necessary. Well, actually, it would mean it was an unusage of FLUDD in a way that that breaks the rule, so I can't do it. I just realized one of my toughest things is going to be getting around these. There we go. So this is where the challenge really gets interesting. Having to dodge all this without using FLUDD is going to be... Ooh, this is going to get tricky. I'm trying my best, but there is very little room for error if I land on this stuff. Surprised I made it through all of that. And it's still restoring my water, so this is where we have to use FLUDD. I can shorten one usage by doing that, but I cannot jump over that. Here, let's watch Mario off. So as you guys can see, there is very little ways I can reduce my FLUDD usage here. And I messed up. Right there. If I stay on that too long, I can actually take damage. So let's try not to let that happen. Here, you have absolutely no choice. You have to use FLUDD. Maybe there's a way around that, but I don't know of any way around that with my current moveset. So I'm going to take the YOLO on that one and use FLUDD there, just because they force you to. There is no other way around it. What I was going to do is wall jump there, like when I was down there, and then use only FLUDD to get up here, but it seems we were able to shorten our FLUDD usage to 1. So let's see if we can shorten it any more by getting as high as we can and then jumping off. Okay. There we go. Got up to PD Piranha without FLUDD. But we absolutely have to use FLUDD in this fight to fight PD Piranha. Early on they make you use FLUDD. By next level, we probably can make it without using FLUDD at all. So that's where the real fun is going to be for some of these levels. And I'm sorry again, my controllers love doing that. I don't get why they do. I know, I probably am just catering to nostalgia really on this one. Oh, there's another way you can beat these guys is by jumping on it, but be careful, they'll leave splatters of the one thing you want to avoid on the floor. The best thing to do is wait till they jump. It tried to crawl on top of PD Piranha. He destroyed one of his own minions. Well, that was a blind shot. I couldn't see him. But we did it. We beat Edie Piranha with as limited usage of Flood as possible because you have to use Flood during this fight. These guys just keep on spawning though. Not fun. It couldn't even appear in the center this time. Just, well, is that supposed to be where it spawns? In the center? Or is it supposed to spawn here? What was that? I'm gonna save that because I have no idea what that was. I have no clue what just happened. Now, already we're able to advance to Rico Harbor, but we're not advancing there yet. We probably won't get there in this video unless we're under an hour by the time we get there. I don't think we'll be able to do much, though. Now, this level, we literally can't even use Flood in the secret stages. But now we have to use no Flood on the way there. As I said, I have to rely on my own moveset to dodge things. I'm not allowed to use Flood almost at all. Like, literally, I can only use Flood in certain instances. And now, this section just got a lot easier. Never mind, I still suck at doing that, apparently. Because I was so excited seeing that I did not. Yeah. Ew, stop that. I don't even think you can get across that. Maybe if I did a twirl, maybe? Because you can twirl now in this game. I don't think you could in Super Mario 64, so that's one of the moves that they added. They added a move where Mario can do a twirl to get it by certain obstacles. So I'm going to see if that would work. And if you're probably thinking a twirl would have worked on stage 2, I highly doubt it. Of course, I suck at doing twirls, and even then it may not get us across, and we may actually have no choice but to use Flood. Hold on, let me see if I can jump back on here. Usually I use Flood to get back on here, but maybe I can do it without... No, I cannot. Should have seen that coming. Flood is very useful for a lot of things. And because I'm limiting my usage to only points where I have to use him to progress, really makes this difficult. The reason why I'm doing that is because this challenge would have ended as soon as I started up the game. I don't want a challenge that ends just like that. I want a challenge where I honestly have a chance to succeed. And by adding a rule that where we can only use Flood in certain instances where we have no choice, does fix one little gripe that this challenge has. Maybe if I could aim that well, I could do it. Hold on. I just thought of something. Oh wait, these guys have to be hit with water before we can use them. Wait, maybe I can use them if they align right. Where are you? Dang it. Where are they? I didn't say coins were off limits. I said Flood was. Sorry guys, but I'm at the end of my rope on that. I don't think I can get across in any way that without Flood. I thought this would finally be a level where we could use no Flood, but apparently it's starting to look like we have to. I'm not very good with the twirl. I know you're probably thinking, you don't have the skill for a challenge, and if you're unable to do something, you must no exceptions probably have to do, but I'm at the end of my rope, guys. I don't have skills to do certain challenges. Maybe like no coin ones I can do and stuff if I'm careful and dependent on the game. But in this instance, I have no choice but to have to take the easy baby way out of things and use Flood for this challenge, for at least this part. Trust me, this challenge is harder than you think. It's because without Flood, why is this thing jiggling like that? Hold on, is there any other way I can get up to the cave? Oh, that almost worked. Sorry guys, I may not have a choice here. Like, maybe if I could use Flood, I would be able to get up there without any aid. But sadly... Can you not even jump on them? I don't think you can even jump on them without Flood. But just because you have to use Flood doesn't mean we can use him to get up to the spot where we need to use him. If we're able to get up there without Flood, then we have a right to choose. Okay, now we're in a safe zone where we can't use Flood. Sorry, Flood, but to us, you're the enemy in this run, because we can rarely use ya. Welcome to our first secret stage, and this stage isn't too terrible because they make you have no Flood, so they make sure you have no Flood for this. So that helps our run out tremendously, as we know these stages have to be doable without Flood. Oh crap. That was all on the game, actually. A glitched Mario. You guys heard that sound, right? I hope you guys were able to see that, because Mario glitched out of his mind. Yeah, this game is glitchy like that. They still have all the glitches the original had. And that certainly doesn't help out in certain situations. But we can get through these first sections no problem. It's that star section that always gives me trouble. It's probably because I use side flips to get through it. I'm trying to do that star turning thing, but I don't think I'll be able to do it all the time. At least I can do it slightly. I'll stop doing it if you guys don't want me to do that, but I'm trying to... I'm trying. I'm hoping to do all of Bianco Hills in this episode if we can. That's going to be a little difficult to reach, but not too bad. Not as bad as reaching Creedy Piranha was. Now, the red coin one's going to be a bit of a tricky one. You have to really know your way around the village without Flood in order to reach certain sections. But with how things are developing right now, there is ways to reach certain areas of the village that are thought to be unreachable. Like this. With these, I can easily reach sections of the village I would normally want to reach with Flood. And because Flood is such a dispersible tool, I use him to reach these sections, but because my challenge is to rarely use Flood and only use him when absolutely necessary, as in boss fights that require water to be beaten. Like Koopa Blooper, I'm going to have to spray his mouth, but other than that, I'm not going to really be doing anything else to beat the boss. You can't grab his mouth when there's ink on it. So with that black goop on it, I have no choice but to use Flood to do what I need to do. be honest, I was sure that was gonna work. That may be a challenge I may not be able to surmount. But at least we can grab this one. This one's easy. Well, there should be a way up there, and I'll be able to get it soon, but for now, let's go for the ones we know we can get. I may have took damage, but I got up here. Looks like we'll be able to get this one easy. Just a side flip as well as a wall jump got me up there. Now there's one on the other side of it, so let's go there. Oh no. This one may not be gettable without flood. Oh my god, I did that with the most pog move ever. I was just trying to do a side jump and I somehow nailed that? There must be a way up there without flood. There must be. Let's check around back and see if there's a way to get up there without flood. Oh, maybe she'll throw me up there. She threw me! Whoa. This is a predicament. I can't use flood anyways because of this little pig thing on it. I'm not supposed to use that till the boss fight. Guys, I hate to say this, but I'm going to have to use flood here just to get up here. Is there any other way I could get up here? Wait a second. Maybe there is a way. Hold on. Let's take away that usage of flood just because I may have found a way up there. You remember the spot, right? Well, if I do this... So close. I'm sorry, guys. I don't have a choice here. Unless I... If Mario would just stop turning aside, there is a chance I could latch onto the ledge. Unless... No, Mario. There's not enough room for me to get a good triple jump. Hold on. Are you kidding me? Sorry guys, I just don't see another way up here. I'm gonna have to take the usage of flood to get up here. Now, here's another problem. Well, actually, now that I think about it, it's not really a problem. Yeah, no wonder I couldn't use it. It leads... Yeah. To be honest, I don't know why I'm even trying a challenge that I know I'm not gonna be able to most likely do. This challenge is really putting my wits to the test. Wits I just don't have the power of. My viewers, if you are watching me go through this pain, if there's any tips or tricks you guys could give me to enhance my skills in this game to the point where I can use Flood in no situation whatsoever, any tips would be highly appreciated for this challenging run I have concocted, because, oh my god, what type of run am I doing, really, is the question. I'm shifting my weight, because this is an hour-long video, so I've been on my foot the whole time. Been laying all my weight on the foot the whole time. Now, again, we have no choice but to use Flood in this next, level. And there's a cool trick where you can shoot down Petey Piranha with just water, but I don't think I should allow myself to do that. You remember those little pig things that grabbed on the Flood? Well, we can count those as not using Flood. At least in some small way. Sure, they require Flood. Okay, we have to count that. Sorry. I wasn't thinking that through. Excuse me on that one. But yeah, this boss fight's all about using Flood, sadly. I swear this game is throwing every single thing they can have Flood used in right at me. The hard part's going to be getting up there, actually, not the boss fight itself. The boss fight's going to be the easy part. The hard part will begin very shortly. It's not going to take long before we get to that hard part. And another hard part is actually getting much of anywhere. Yeah, there's no way I'm getting over here. We're gonna have to take a usage of Flood again, guys. Just to get up here. They make it impossible to not use Flood here. They make it so that way you have no choice. Which makes this run more likely a dream than a reality. But it's sure fun probably for you guys to watch me squirm. Mario, he's making this really hard, guys. Hold on, guys. I have an idea. Oh, guys. Such pog moves. Now here's where we have absolutely no choice. We have to use Flood at least once. To start the boss fight with Petey Piranha, and actually to fight him, you have to use Flood. Just doing that to center my camera. So for this fight, we have to use Flood, but if I use him the wrong way after this section, during this section, I have to automatically exit the level and count it as a fail and have to re-enter it. Just because this challenge is becoming way too easy because I can use Flood anytime, and that's just not the way this challenge is supposed to go. So I'm adding that little bit of spice here. Okay, I have to stop. Is that gonna blow away the goop that's troubling me? No? Oh man. This goop is really gonna be a bit of a pain because it's gonna get in the way anywhere I try to move to get some water into PD Piranha. It's already getting in my way. And those little goop things are also a hindrance. But on the bright side, I can get over here now. And then immediately have to side flip because of that. Oh my goodness, I need some coins. Who knew this challenge would take most of my health? I need to go grab coins, but I don't know where to look. Right now, coins are my friends, because is there no coins that I can get without water? Well, there are some over here, but that's really far away from the battlefield. I don't know how to feel about how far away my latest restore is going to be, because on one, these can be accessed no matter what. I just don't like having to move so far away from PD Piranha to access them, if you guys know what I'm talking about. Because, on one hand, I may be able to restore my health, and I should be grateful for that, seeing as how some coins are only accessible with Flood. And because of my non-Flood challenge, where I can only use Flood in certain instances, I can't access all spots where I would normally access coins. Mario, can you just get up here? Come on. My controllers need to stop doing that. They never usually do this all the time in my videos. But lately, they have. Mario, you're gonna get super covered in goop. Aw, think about the Mana Storm one for a second. Oh, that one's gonna be pure agony because I'm gonna have nowhere to fight. Because I usually go up to the hotel area, which is the biggest spot you can stay in, and then I clear it of all the electric goop, but because I can only use Flood when I'm fighting a boss or something important that requires him to battle the boss, I can't do that to give myself an advantage. I can't use Flood in that instance. I can only use it while fighting the boss, and because I'm not fighting the boss yet, I can't use it, and I can only use it on the boss when I have to use it. That's what makes this so difficult. Yes, I have candy in my mouth. Well, I see PD Piranha. Yeah, this fight's taking a while. I do have a spot. I do know how to get to the next secret stage, though, without flood, guys. So that's going to be something for you guys to watch. Oh, I messed up. Dang it. Ah, super dang it. He's gonna fly again. That really stings, because I wanted to finish this boss fight now. Guys, you don't know how annoying this is getting. You stay away from me, you stupid little barf. And now my controller wants to mess with me again. No, you don't. There we go. That was much harder if you're not using Flood the way I usually use him in this fight. Usually I'm able to get up to the areas I usually stand on while fighting him because I can use Flood to get up there quicker, which allows me to get him down in rapid succession until I beat him. But because I can't do that, because of the challenge I'm doing, that makes this a lot more harder. But it's starting to show that we might actually be able to do it. I might actually stand a chance in this challenge, and I like the idea that I actually have a chance to do a challenge. And while it's going to require hour-long videos in most segments because I want to figure out what I'm doing for each world, as I'm doing this basically blind on the challenge, I didn't do any notes on this, so please bear with me as I slowly figure this out. Now you're probably wondering, how am I supposed to reach the dirty lake without Flood, like get across it? Because normally you need to use Flood to make your way across using the lily pad, but because of our challenge we can't. And because I know of another way across, I'm going to try to use that method to make it so that way we're not using Flood at all in this level. So this level is technically doable without Flood if you use the method I'm about to do. Oh crap, wait, can we? I'm gonna try to see how high I can get, but it's very unlikely we'll be able to get to the top, because I forgot I require Flood to get all the way up there. And this is a no Flood challenge. But I might be able to snag it from, like, up here or something. Fine, I'll do it from up here. Oh yeah, and if you guys have seen my original video on the during the secret stage, which is part 2, Bianco Hills, there were these little square things to show the path of these things. Those are gone now. You see, 3D All-Stars released an update a while after I already finished my playthrough on this, and they got rid of those squares. So if you guys want to see what it looked like before the update, I suggest watching part 2 where I did Bianco Hills. I did all the shines in that episode, and I also showed off some cool glitches, some cool stuff like they put some blocks here that shouldn't have been there. Sorry, I just love the music for this. I can't help singing it. Because it brings back so many memories when I was a kid and playing this on the original GameCube, and I can't believe I have a hold of that. If you guys want me to play the original Sunshine for GameCube when I can get a copy of it, I would gladly do it. I mean, sure, there's not really much differences between that and the All-Stars version, but it's an actual physical copy instead of just what they did to get the hold of this game. Nintendo used an emulator instead of their actual data. And that's a crying shame in Nintendo's part. Because they should have just gave us the actual game. They have the data for it. Somewhere in all their files at Nintendo, they definitely have it somewhere there. And just like that, we completed Shine number 6 entirely without FLUDD. Even entering the stage without him. That deserves us showing the shine off at a wrong angle. Now this next shine, we have absolutely no choice. We have to use FLUDD. This, as well as the shine in the next world, will probably be the last ones I collect for this video. Next time I plan to play, I plan to do all of Rico Harbor, and maybe even some of Noki Bay. Not Noki Bay. That's a later world. Some of Gelato Beach. So that's what I plan to do, and sorry if you guys hear the phone ring in the background. The phone is ringing right now for the house phone. It's probably not anyone important unless it's someone of our family members, because my mom said if someone important, they would leave a message or something. I wonder what happens if I talk to him when I grab the shine. Nothing? Of course, I wasn't able to do it perfectly, but still, I was wondering if I could make something cool happen. I guess not. Who knows, maybe we'll have time for shine number 2 as well. Shine number 2 absolutely doesn't even need or use FLUDD unless you just want to have a little fun getting there. So really, Shine 2 is not going to be too bad in the next world. What does Peach have to say right now? Welcome back. We're so glad you're safe, Mario. Now, this is what I was worried about, having to get over here. But we'll just do that. Oh, I forgot, it's not dead yet. I forgot. This one takes 6 hits. I know. I accidentally shot one of those guys, but just for the sake of us, it was by accident. I was trying to hit the Protopiranhas. So yeah. And it's one of those things that's trying to hit me on the way into first level. Yeah, they did, didn't they? Now, the problem's not gonna be fighting Gooper Booper. The trouble is gonna be me getting to him. This is really starting to limit my options, guys. Because of where the goop is, I cannot believe it's in the most unhelpful spot in the world. I have to literally take damage just to do this. This is not going to be easy to nail. No, thank you. I don't want to take more damage getting up here. I've already lost plenty of health here. Did I just seriously jump off trying to... You two little suckers just came down after me. You just allowed me to heal, thanks. Now, see all that goop on his face? You cannot grab his mouth with that goop there. And it's slippery on the goopy ink. So you see, you can't grab it with the goopy ink there. Not the right hand, but whatever. That works too. So, we have no choice but to spray him somewhat and see if we can do anything. Oh, if we spray him slightly, he'll just take all the goop off for us. So we can only have to use Flood ever so slightly for this fight. Except in this part, this is where things really get tricky, as we're going to have to rely on him trying to attack us to even take... He just made this easy. And then I spoke. This may actually be the end of the video, actually. I thought we might get to, like, another shine, but I don't think we are. Problemo. This goopy, like, ink is actually getting in the way. Guys, I have no choice but to do that in order to actually get him. Because this is preventing us from progressing and that counts as a usage of flood. I know these rules are not right, but there's no other way I can innovate to get a hold of his mouth to beat him. There's nothing I could really have done to change the rules there to make this doable. So I had to do that just to make this doable. I know the rules are weird and they're hard to grasp. Even I'm having trouble grasping what my rules are going to become as this challenge progresses. But that will do it for the first video on this challenge. If you guys liked the beginning of the challenge, please leave a like and subscribe, as that lets me know I'm doing good content. And next time on our challenge, we're going to do all of Rico Harbor shines without flood. That's going to be really troublesome, as the third shine in Rico Harbor on episode 3 is kind of hard to get unless you have flood. Getting up there is going to be a challenge, but there might be a way for me to if I can maneuver correctly. Other than that, without flood, that severely limits my options to get up there. So yeah, that's going to really be hard. But until next time, though, and I hope you all are enjoying my videos, and I'll let my YouTube channel stew a little and let you guys watch the videos I've been uploading lately, as I've been on an uploading streak lately, and I'm sure you guys will need some time to probably watch some of my videos, and I need some time off too. So this will be my last video for now, and until next time, this is Obsessive Gaming, over and out. Goodbye!